Hello, good morning, good afternoon. I'm Tiffany. If you're new here, welcome to Makeup and Monarchies. Here we do go over a subject every week of UK, Great Britain history from early on. I'm gonna start, I'm gonna do King Alfred the Great at some point. But my main focus is the 15th, 16th centuries. Sometimes I travel into the 14th century. Yep. And then I put my makeup on while I talk about the subject we're doing this week. And if you like any of the products I use, they're always listed down below. If this sounds like something you would be really intrigued to see, and I hope that that's how you feel, hit the subscribe button. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button. That really helps me. If you are on Instagram, you can follow me there as well. It is at Makeup and Monarchies, same as here. So with that being said, let's get into it this week. Hello. My face is a mess, I know. Sorry, I'm just as annoyed. So I'm just gonna, oh no, I'm not doing that first. Shit. We're gonna put Skin Nova on first. So this week I did, I saw a picture of this castle and it was gorgeous, loved it. So I started reading about it, and I think like last month. So, oh fuck, I got something in my eye. Ugh, of course it's a hair. So I think it was like last month. So it's been sitting in my browser for at least a month at this point, I believe. Anyways, it is Arundel Castle and it is gorgeous. It is located in West Sussex in England. And I'm just gonna, okay, so if right here is where I am going to attempt to put like a map. That was like really long for what I'm trying to do. Anyways, are we zooming in? Can you see it where it's located? Which is pretty far south of London. So, Arundel Castle, the original castle was a Motte and Bailey castle. So, I had to do research on that too because I hadn't heard of that before. So, a Motte, M-O-T-T-E, and Bailey Castle was made up of two structures. The Motte was or is a mound topped with a wooden or stone structure and at least one bailey. A bailey is a fortified enclosure built next to the motte. If my pronunciation of this is wrong, tell me. Obviously it's not a moat, but anywho, it was the castle, or the Arundel Castle, was originally built as a defensive building to protect England from invasion. So Roger de Montgomery, who was cousin to William the Conqueror, was made the first Earl of Arundel and was granted the property by the king. It was part of a bigger package that of hundreds of manors. So the work on Arundel Castle started in 1067. So the work on that started probably like a year after Westminster Abbey was finished. In between the years of 1101 and 1102, no, I think I'm doing a grunge look today. I felt like that's where I was kind of going. We'll see what happens. We're all in for a surprise, even me, because I don't know what I'm doing today. The castle was besieged by Henry I's forces after that current owner, Robert de Bellamy, I think Belleme, rebelled against him. And the castle ended up surrendering to the king. And then it passed to Adeliza of Louvain, and William de Aubigny next. So Adeliza was married to Henry I up until his death in 1135, and then she remarried William. So it passed down their line until 1243, when John FitzAlan inherited it through his mother. The castle passed into the Duke of Norfolk. I'm from New England, Norfolk. In 1555, when Henry FitzAlan, the 12th Earl of Arundel, died. And it was passed to his daughter, Mary, and her husband, Thomas Howard, 4th Duke of Norfolk. So this Thomas Howard was second cousin to Queen Elizabeth II. It continued through that line for a few centuries. During the First Civil War in England, the castle was besieged again in 1643. I don't want that palette. What am I going to do today? I was thinking grungy smoky eye. I think that's where we're going today. Bear with me. Yeah, no, this is where we're going today. I'm just going to pause for a second. And I'm like stipling this gray in on my lid so that I can then buff it out. I use Tan and Tone. They're out of Scotland. But they do have like a buffing brush that I think on my next order I do need to get, because I do struggle with the mitt around for some reason on my hands and my feet. And I would like to get that buffing brush just to like make it a little easier. So now I'm going to marry the bottom together with the top. So then I'll go back in with the brush I used, malt, in as like my transition shade. So I'll go in with that. And then if I need to touch up anything, I can just kind of like stipple in that color. Might come in with a dark. I actually could go back in with this. Anyways. So during the First English Civil War, the castle was besieged again in 1643. After 18 days, all 800 royalists inside surrendered. 10 years after that, Parliament ordered the slighting of the castle. And slighting is when there is deliberate damage done to a high status structure to lessen the value of it. Which, I mean, now I think we would all kind of be sad about something like that, because you're destroying it for no reason. I'm just going to go in and kind of, whoa, mark off my crease with this lightly, kind of pull that out. There we go. I'm happy now. So if you ever wondered why, or haven't watched my Get Ready With Me, which I'm probably going to do another one soon, why I don't do my face, like my foundation, before my eyes, it's because if I get fallout, I can easily wipe it away without any like taking off my foundation. So that is why I do it. There we go, better. I'm going to jump off real quick and do my liner. And then I'll be right back. Okay, back. I'm going to do my foundation. I'm just going to put like the VIEVE Modern Concealer on my hand. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of the VIEVE Skin Dew to mix it together. So that's, I just do a little, use my hand as a palette. Then, so my husband and I have, Mr. Davidson and I have a bet going whether or not if Jamie named Skin Dew after, like, so it sounds like Skin Dew. So if she's ever said that, I haven't found it. I haven't heard it. I'm dying to know. I mean, it's probably because it's dew, like dewy, because it's how it's spelled, but I would love it if that was like a secret. Like oh, hey, it sounds like Skin Dew. That would be neat. So October 14th of 1651, the castle was being held by Captain Morley for Parliament. While he was out hunting, he almost captured Charles II when he was on the run, and as well as Colonel Phillips. Charles was on the run for his life after the royalist defeat at Worcester. Okay, is that Worcester? Because there's a Worcester here. I think it's Worcester. His party stayed clear of Morley's by dismounting to defend the hill, or to descend the hill easier, and Morley's group ran right past them. So the castle remained in the like I said, in the Howard family for over several centuries. But it wasn't their favorite residence. I couldn't even comprehend why it wouldn't be, but it's because it's gorgeous. I would think because it was probably so far out of the way, it made it difficult if like they were earls and dukes, so to get back into London would probably be a pain in the ass, I would think. So the various dukes of Norfolk invested more time in the other ducal estates, including Norfolk House, oh, that's how you say it down south, but in London. Charles Howard, 11th Duke of Norfolk, started the restoration work and improvements to the castle in 1787. Queen Victoria and Prince Albert visited the castle in 1846 for 3 days. The current Duke of Norfolk, Henry Howard, remodeled the interior for her visit. This included a suite of 6 rooms built on the 2nd floor in the southeast range. So now I'm just going in with my Fenty matchstick in mocha for my contour. I have like 4 different concealers. So I did use the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly for underneath my eyes for my highlight areas. Where is my brush? There it is. So I'm just going to go through and buff that out. So you'll notice when I do, again, I've done a get ready with me. If you haven't watched it, I kind of go through why I do my makeup the way that I do it. But I'll go over that again. So I know you've probably seen a million people do their nose differently than I do. I don't like the shape of my nose, so I try and like downplay it. So typically what you see is not this. Apparently this is out. For me, it will always be in. Just because I like to streamline my nose more. So what you'll notice is that people, I didn't do that where I'm going to show you, but use my rat tail comb to point. So it's like a pointer. They'll like contour this part right here on the nose and then highlight the tip. I don't do that because I have an upturned nose. So if I did that, it would make it even more so. And I don't want that. So I do a little bit of contour underneath to try and pull this area down more. And then I streamline my nose with the contour. And then you'll also notice I don't go across my forehead with the contour. I only do the temples. And that's because my face is round. So your it's trash day again today. So an oval face is typically when you're doing makeup on somebody, is what you're going to create the face to look like, more of an oval. So if I have a round face and I need to put an oval in it, I'm gonna get rid of all this. So I would contour all around there. But oval, the peaks are longer, like the way it's shaped. So that's why I don't do this, because then I can pull this out a little bit. It's all play. It's color play. And I'm just going to go in with my blush now, which is the VIEVE Sunset Blush Balm in Rosa. She just launched. So this comes out next Tuesday. So this week, no, it was last week. God, that went by fast. She just launched a whole Rosa collection, and that's in there, as well as like a powdered blusher, a new Rosa eye wand, and then the Rosa lip dew, which I really would love to have. This color is so beautiful. It's pinky, but it's not like over the top pinky. I'm just going to do a little bit on my nose. Again, I don't highlight the tip of my nose. There we go. Okay. So, getting back to Arundel Castle, after the royal visit, the Duke started reconstructing or restructuring. Oh my fucking Lord, I can't talk today. Started restructuring. Oh my God, I did it again. Restructuring the castle again from 1875 to 1905. It was complete in the late 19th century. The 16th Duke was going to give it to the National Trust, but he died in 1975, and the 17th Duke of Norfolk canceled the plan, which I find very sad. Instead, he created an independent charitable trust to guarantee the future of the castle. I'm going to go in now. I just used the VIEVE Modern Powder Perfector in medium over some spots on my face down here, just to set my foundation. And then I'm going to go in with the MAC Give Me Sun Mineralize bronzer. Is it bronzer? Skinfinish. Anyways, so I'm just going to go over those spots that I contoured. Remember to pull back into your hairline. Do a little bit under my lip. I've tried that contour thing where they do it here, but I don't feel like I have hollow area enough. I'd probably have to pull it up higher in here to do that. All right, now I'm going to go in with Nova Glow Liquid Light in Holy Chic. Holy Chic. I'm just going to like dab it here, here. There. This travels a long way, so I don't need a lot. I'm just going to highlight, kind of pull this sets down to such a nice dry formula. even though it's a liquid, it's great. I do use Skin Dew sometimes for this, but I touch my face all the time, and if it's like tacky, I can feel it. It drives me a little crazy. So I'll just come in a little bit and pull this, again, highlight here. So I'm going to pull this area out and then sink this down. So the collector's garden at the castle, or the collector's Earl garden at the castle, was opened in 2008 by the then Prince Charles of Wales. It was a tribute to Thomas Howard, 14th Earl of Arundel, who was known as the collector. I'm just going to go through and do my brows real quick. In the center of the garden is Oberon's Palace, which is a pavilion that features a shellwork grotto, and a fountain that supports a corona when the water comes up. It's actually really pretty. If you get a chance, I'd go Google that. It's really, really gorgeous. Just gonna finish up my brows and I will be back. Almost done here. So on Friday, I'm going in with Skin Dew again, just to brighten the inner corners of my eyes. On Friday, May 21st of 2021, there was a break-in at the castle, and a set of irreplaceable gold rosary beads that were carried by Mary, Queen of Scots, on the way to her execution were stolen. So I'm just going through and just highlighting right here so that my peaks of my lips are a little bit taller and stand out more. So, like I said, they were carried by Mary, Queen of Scots, on the way to her execution in 1587. Other items included coronation cups given by the monarchs to the Earl Marshal. I am going to put on my lipstick and I will be right back with this week's fun facts. All right, so for my lipstick today, I used the VIEVE lip liner in Velvet Sands, and then I went old school with the MAC. This was Jamie Genevieve's color that she did with MAC years ago. So I do repping Jamie today. So fun facts for this week on Arundel Castle are: Arundel has been used as Windsor in Doctor Who in 1988 and in The Madness of King George, which was a movie in 1994. Arundel has also been the location for Young Victoria in 2009 and the 2017 film Wonder Woman. It was it was one of the first English country houses to be fitted with electric light, firefighting equipment, service lifts, and central heating. The gravity-fed domestic water supply also supplied the town. So that's it for this week. I'm going to, if you've noticed through all my videos, I kind of jump back and forth between I'll do a Scottish one and then I go into the English one. Like, I'll go back and forth. So I'm trying to think. So next week will be Valentine's Day. So, and if there's something that you want to hear about, or like don't have the time to research and just would like to hear about it, let me know. I'll take the time and do it. Honestly, because I love to do it. All the products I've used today are going to be listed down below. I think that's it for this week. If you have not subscribed yet, please hit subscribe. If you liked this video, click the thumbs up button down below. And if you want to be notified when I post a video, you can subscribe and then hit the bell notification, so then you'll be alerted when a new video goes up. So that is it for today. I will see you next week. Maybe I'll do a get ready with me in between. Maybe, if I have the time. That's it. I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.